Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the channel.
And welcome to coffee time on the roof.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
Right, so first off, we just want to say thank you to everyone. We're about to hit a really big milestone in our subscriber count. We're about to hit 20,000 subscribers. In fact, by the time this video goes out later on tonight, we might even already be there. Yes. So we thought to celebrate, we'd have a bit of a party. And you're all invited. We're going to do a live stream this coming Sunday, 5 p.m. British summertime, 5 p.m. UK time. We're going to do our second ever live feed, and it's going to be a load of fun. And we're going to be so much better than last time.
So much more organised than last time.
Because we know what we're doing, and we can't wait. And we're probably going to do it from the van. So yes, come and join us on Sunday.
Yeah, so what have we been up to? Well, since you last saw us, we've been just messing about with everything. The house, the van, the house. You may not have recognised where we woke up.
Yes, where we woke up this morning, we actually woke up downstairs. We've switched the house around, we've changed it into an upside down house, and now we have our bedroom downstairs and our living room upstairs. The reason for this is...
because it's getting quite hot now.
Yes.
Down here in southern Spain, it's well and truly coming into the summer, so it's really hot at night.
It is the summer, it's full on summer, come on, it's June, whatever it is. Yeah. Our house stays a lot cooler downstairs. We've basically got really thick walls. It's a lot easier to sleep. So it's a lot better for us and it's a lot better for the doggies.
So we moved downstairs for that reason, and also when my mum comes over, when she can come over and visit, it's just going to be a lot easier for her and my dad to be downstairs because, you know, everything's downstairs, bathroom, kitchen, all that. They don't have to go traipsing.
They don't need to go upstairs if they kind of can't manage it. So that's the second reason we kind of moved it around.
But anyway,
today
it's not about the house, is it?
No, today is not about the house.
It's all about the van.
Yeah, we're back at the van and we're doing jobs. Now, we did come down here yesterday and did loads of kind of boring jobs. So today's a bit more exciting jobs. It's a bit more making him a bit more prettier.
Yeah, it's mainly cosmetics. You know, we're not doing any mechanical work. It's just sorting out those things that we've been meaning to do for ages.
Like rust.
Yesterday we came down here with some tools. We got our little rotary tool out with the sanding discs on it, sanded down all the nasty bits of rust. You know, all the bobbly bits and any orange bits, and we got rid of all that, treated it with some rust prevention, and then today we're going to paint it.
We know that this is not actually getting rid of the rust properly, but it does make it look a little bit better.
And there were a few proper little nasty parts of rust which we sorted out as well.
We'll do a little bit of filler where there's slight sort of
holes.
Holes.
We'll call them holes.
We'll call them holes, small holes. Surface holes. And then we're just going to spray paint it over, and it's going to look so much better. And it's just a morning's worth of work to sort of spruce him up a little bit. So that's where we're at.
And if it doesn't look all right, you've always got Gorilla Tape. Or stickers. Still got loads more stickers to go
I've
on.
already been on the case with the Gorilla Tape. I've Gorilla taped the aerial because the aerial snapped off a while ago, and it was working all right with the Gorilla Tape, so I've added extra. You see me up there cleaning the solar panels this morning and adding a bit of Gorilla Tape up there. When it dries, is it going to go back to the same colour though? Look at that. Look at the difference. I'm not sure if it's faded in the sun or that is just pure dusty and filthy, because compared to the other panel, little one, it's so discoloured, but we will see when it dries. I'm just using slightly warm water with a tiny bit of washing up liquid. I think it's going to dry the same colour. I've done a little bit of silicone around the window frames, and apart from that, he's looking pretty good. So it's just sprucing him up and getting ready for adventure. And it's quite exciting, isn't it?
Definitely.
And he deserves it, doesn't he? He deserves a lot more than this, but we can only do what we can do. So as you can see, we've got this lovely little spot, like at the sort of top of the village where we're working, and it's great because it's about, well, we've been here for a few hours. I think it's about 12 o'clock now, maybe afterwards, and we're still quite in the shade thanks to this beautiful weeping willow tree which is lovely, and it's keeping the van nice and cool so the boys can just chill inside whilst they're waiting for us to work on the van. So Nick was up the ladder, continuing to try and get rid of these nasty little kind of graphics that we've had on for a while.
See, in a previous vlog, I think I may have said, put a bit of this cheap WD-40 on, comes off like a dream. It doesn't actually, it's a lot of graft. I think I've done this about 3 or 4 times or more. You seem to get another layer off. You think it's all gone and then it comes back. But one day...
I think it's even more trickier to get off on the fiberglass. It seems to come off easier on the actual metal paints, the bodywork, but this is plastic, isn't it? Fiberglass. And there's one piece that's still on there that's really getting on my nerves, and I'm going to have a go at it today. Look! It's solid, it just won't come off, but I haven't had a go, only Nick, so I'm really gonna, I don't know, how can we get it off, like with a scrapey thing? My kitchen knife.
Oh, dangerous. I'm out of here.
Yeah, so it's not a total professional job as usual what we've done, but it's going to look so much better because that along there was all just bobbly orange bits, like when it rains the rust runs down. It just looked really horrible. So we're just tidying him up a little bit and that'll be him good again for maybe another year before we have to do it again. And
we're going to add some new stickers to him. We're going to add a few more stripes and then maybe a few more tattoos to cover over the cowboy jobs we've done on the bus. So it's trapped. What have you been doing? Oh, favourite pastime, getting mucky.
There's this, I don't even know what it is, but there's this like on the engine, I don't even know what I'm talking about at all here. So this thing here, this is like a cover and it was completely out and hanging here. So I've just popped it and pushed it back into place. Quite a big thing, but obviously it's very, very oily. And you know, I wanted to put it back. This is a really good place to go under the van because of how we're parked. There's a little slope there and a slope on the front, so we've got this big archway so we can proper get under and have a look. And to say that Vinster is almost 30 years old, it looks pretty good under here. So if you're feeling down about Vinster, just come and chill under here for a bit.
I will do. Can you move out of the way, please?
I really should have worn gloves to do that, and we've got gloves as well, disposable ones. But you know, I was under there, I was looking around, it was hanging down, and I just got on with it. But it's always a good idea, isn't it, every now and again to have a little look underneath. Even if you haven't got a clue what's what or anything, just to check that there's nothing like hanging down or that sort of thing. The same under the bonnet.
Okay guys, so don't try this at home or on your van. This is how we do the paint job. See, bit of cardboard either side. No, but don't bother taping. Don't waste time with taping up. Just a bit of cardboard either side and get a novice painter to just spray like a crazy person. And hopefully it doesn't go everywhere.
So here I go. Go on then, we're going to see if we can film and spray paint our van.
Don't get it in my eyes.
All the protective gear's on. Close your eyes and hope for the best.
Children, stand back. Oh, look at that.
And actually, this is an utter catastrophe. This is an utter cowboy job. Completely, 100%. Couple of jokers painting up their van. But it looks quite good, I think.
Yeah. Wow, it looks good in this light. We'll drive it into the sunlight and you'll notice these big pink spots all over it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got to finish this, so let's get on. Come on, let's get serious.
So, it may not be the most professional job in the world, far from, but we are pretty happy with how this has worked out because we just got this little tin of really cheap white spray paint from like a little bazaar type shop. It's like €1.80 and the colour is pretty much spot on. It really is a good colour match. And I don't know, you can probably see there, this was just full of rusty, bobbly orange bits all the way across that rim, and now look at it. Like from a distance you can't tell at all. You get close, you can obviously see a little bit, but the colour is perfect. I can't believe it. The same here. See, probably from there in camera, You can't see that that was a proper little mess before. So we're quite chuffed with our real botch job, and it's worked out really well as well. The wheel arch all along there was scraped down, and as you can see from about this distance, it's fine. It's like me, you see, and Nick as well. From a distance we look okay. You go real close and you start to see the cracks. So what's going on now, love?
Well, now I'm just noticing loads of little chip marks in his front. So Sarah might have to do a magic paintwork on that, but we are adding some more stripes, like a general or whatever in the forces. Vinny, the little soldier that he is getting another stripe.
I'd say I'd like to probably call it racing stripe, because as you know, his top speed is 80 kilometers an hour. So we'll have like a little stripe. We've got two, and I think Nick's going to add a third. Oh, he already had it started adding it. There's the third strip there on that piece. It's going to go all the way across. So he gets a black stripe for every
journey, every big trip.
Oh, every big trip, yeah. You see, there again. See, you can't tell that that was a complete mess a little while ago, can you? Get close, no! Look at that. All in my nails. Lovely. I've even tried using the old credit card, the WD-40. It's not happening. You literally have to like grind it, pick away in your nails. I've got it all everywhere. But I only have a tiny bit left, and I've only been up here for about 4 hours. No, probably about 15-20 minutes of just like really picking. But once this is off and this area is clean, then the van's looking brilliant.
So guys, after a couple of mornings working on the van, he's finished.
Ta-da!
Look at him gleaming.
Look how good he looks amazing. Like, he's got all his new graphics on there. We've got stripes, we've got a few new stickers, and he's just gleaming. There's no orange rust, there's no bobbly bits at the moment. Probably take about a year for them to come back, and we'll do it all again.
Looking 10 years younger, isn't he?
Yeah, and like we said about the colour match with the spray paint, we just can't believe it, can we?
No,
We can't believe
incredible.
we just chose a cheap spray from one of these bazaar shops, and you can't tell the
Perfect
difference
match.
at all. So we went and got a couple more cans just to keep with us, so we can just touch him up. But
And we thought we'd add a few more stripes, you know, one wasn't enough. We want him to go really fast, so
we've gone all out with the stripes. We like it, we think he looks great. He looks 10 years younger at least. He doesn't look like an almost 30-year-old anymore. He looks like a 10-year-old. That's 20 years younger, isn't it?
looks like he's fresh out the shop.
What do you guys think?
Anyway, enough about the outside. Let's show you what we've done on the inside.
Yes, inside the van. Well, not much has changed in here apart from we've done a complete clean, and we've got those new electric sockets everywhere. So it's going to be the best ever for our power situation. But we've just done...
What's that there?
We've just put up... This is brilliant. Come on inside. Come on inside. Look at this. My new spice rack. Yes, it's brilliant. It's right above the stove, so we can just grab them really easily. We just had this hanging around the house. It's an old thing, but it just fits perfectly into the holes there. So look, we can fit 10 spices. I need to fill them up. And they're not going to move around. And we've also got our little thing for our phones on here now, which is a really good use of space. Look. Just happy with that. Yeah, so all we need to do now is pack.
Okay guys, that's the van half packed. We just need to bring the exciting fun stuff in here now.
Yeah. How exciting is this? The van's half packed, ready for adventure. I can't believe it. It looks absolutely brilliant. The best he's ever looked on the outside.
Definitely he's gleaming with all those new tats.
He's gleaming, he really
Stripes.
is. And then he's going to be all organised in here because we know where we're going to put everything. We've got the new power setup, all our new little sockets, which is better than ever. So,
Really exciting.
so there's only one thing to decide on now.
Where are we going to go?
Where are we going to go? So this is just getting a little bit rid of This is just getting rid of a little bit of the surface rust. So Nick's already done the little... Hold on one second. So Nick...
Yes!
So,
Dizzee.
so Nick's getting.
Wait. Boys, Mr. China. Boys.
Oh, Charlie. There he is.
Charlie.
Oh, phone call. Hold that thought.